everyone, my name is Adam Pecoraro and welcome to our burpee tutorial. Your classic burpee involves 4 different exercises: a squat, a plank, a push-up, and a jump. So a burpee is a full body exercise. Why is it called a burpee? It's actually the last name of the man who invented it, Royal Huddleston Burpee Sr. Look at that stud. My God, looks like a real life Popeye. He invented the burpee in the 1930s, so you have him to thank for this torturous training exercise. He was a physiologist and he created the exercise as part of his PhD thesis. It was meant to be a quick and simple way to test a person's fitness. Interestingly enough, the exercise was originally a squat thrust exercise without a push-up, so what we would call just a squat thrust. The United States Army adopted the burpee during World War II, and the reason for this was to evaluate recruits' fitness levels. So a burpee is a total body exercise that also has tremendous anaerobic cardiovascular benefits. The basics of the burpee are to bend your knees while you hinge your hips back, keeping the knees behind the toes. This is your squat. You're going to place your hands flat on the floor in front of you, and then you're going to jump your legs straight back to the rear and leave them there. Here's your plank. Now you're going to drop down to at least 90-degree bend of the arms, and if you can't do a full push-up, you should still work the first 2 motions of the burpee. Now you can also modify by putting your knees on the ground, perform your push-up there, and then pop back up to your toes. Then you jump your feet back into the squat, release the hands. At the top part, you leave the ground with a little jump. Now you don't have to jump, you can always build to that, but you're talking about our modern burpee and it has those 4 exercises. Again, the squat, the plank, the push-up, and the jump. One of the things that you have to bear in mind about a burpee is that you have to be relatively fit to even perform it. So what I don't like is when a trainer asks a lot of people who are new to fitness to do 10 or 20 burpees. It's probably going to hurt them and do more to discourage them from wanting to seek greater physical fitness than to inspire them. Unless you have reasonable core strength and good overall fitness to start, you're not going to be able to do the burpee correctly, and that makes it really hard on the knees and can be really hard on the back. Shoulders too. That's what makes it a good fitness assessment, but it means you should probably be wise if you choose to incorporate this into your everyday routine. Progressing to a full burpee from the fundamental exercises that create the burpee would be my advice. For example, a basic squat would be part 1. When everyone else is doing 10 burpees, someone who's new or who is not in the best shape would do 10 squats. Practicing a plank for time would be a great way to progress into step 2, and depending on where their mobility was in their joints, they would squat and then go to the plank, and I think stepping back to the plank and then stepping up would be the wise way to approach that. Practicing push-ups independently, maybe first on an incline or against a wall, and then going to your knees or full plank would be the way in which you get better and better at it, then coupling them into the rest of the burpee. Jumping can be hard on the joints, but can also be a great way to strengthen your joints. A little bit of plyometrics can go a long way to having healthier joints and staying off osteoporosis in the long term of a healthy physical fitness routine that is consistent and long-lasting. Having someone practice on a little trampoline or rebounder might be a good way to get their joints used to the impact involved in jumping. Then you tie everything together into your full burpee. This is so all of us can participate and see progress. I would recommend an every minute on the minute burpee workout. You can always tie this exercise into other workouts, but if you're looking for something that can be quick and very effective as far as an exercise that you can do daily, set your goal to start at 5 burpees, and every minute on the minute, you do 5 burpees. Whatever time's left in the minute after you complete your 5 burpees is your rest. Start with this for 5 minutes. This will give you 25 burpees, which effectively means that you're doing 25 squats, 25 jumps, and 25 push-ups. As you see yourself creating more and more rest and feeling like your recovery is going better between sets, up your burpee count. Do 6 every minute on the minute, or 7. Once you're able to do 10 every minute on the minute for 5 sets, and you have 50 burpees in 5 minutes, you've really got an awesome workout and something that you don't need a lot of space or any equipment to do it, nor a gym membership. And if you do that a couple of times a week or daily, your heart, your lungs, your circulatory system, your arms, your core, and your legs are all going to get stronger, more toned, and perform better in daily life. Do me a favor and subscribe to our channel, click like on this video, and I'll see you next time.